downstairs.
It won't let me sit.
I should. I was able to sit.
Oh no.
I'm bigger than you.
Wow.
I mean, it's not an insult, it's a statement of fact. Maybe it won't fit my big butt.
Okay, well, maybe you'll
I don't
have
know.
to sit in the middle then. That's fine.
It wouldn't let me sit there either. It gives me the option to try to sit, but when I do, it
You're
won't.
sitting. I see you sitting.
Really?
Yes.
I'll
You
come
are
look in a
actively
second.
Oh,
sitting.
now I am. Okay, that's weird. When I got that close to the wall, it was like zoomed in so close it wouldn't actually show me sit down. When I zoomed out, it then showed me sit down. Okay.
You actually made me remember a bunch of stuff that I did, Gwen, that I had forgotten that I did. Pre-show, tree show is live. Hairball?
Yeah. Rotmeth and hairballs. There we go. No, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. I had to cut a pretty well. It was just, we have school orders that we cater on Thursdays, and or a school order. We do one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and I had to cut that order and then go pretty close to immediately into unloading truck, and I wasn't feeling good to start with. And after doing all that, I was pretty spent. I went home about an hour and a half early, and just came home, rested, and next day felt fine. So I don't know, just maybe a little minor cold or something.
Yeah.
Angela has been feeling pretty rough. She says she's feeling better now, but she was worse than I was by far.
Oof.
But that's pretty par for the course. I don't get sick. And even when I get sick, it just doesn't generally stick with me long. Blessed with a pretty decent immune system, I think.
Yeah.
From all that dirt I licked as a child.
Oh my gosh.
I guess so. Okay, here we go.
You are the bad influence.
What?
I'm the bad influence.
From licking the dirt as a child? Ah!
It's good for you.
I fell off the stairs. Ooh. Hold on, I need to put on the right outfit. Can't be in here.
Are you wearing your
Acceptable.
Debellin robes? No, you're fine.
No, I'm not wearing Am I wearing Debellin robes? No, I'm not.
No,
wearing
you're
Debellin
not. No.
robes.
I was like, you're like, I can't be in here. And I'm like, what? Are you wearing like a Priestess of Debella outfit or something? Yeah, you're fine.
No. Are you wearing Dark Brotherhood? I'll wear
I am wearing the lovely Night Mothers and
Embrace.
Evangelist costume.
Should I
It
do
was a gift
Thieves?
from. It was a gift. I got it from the Foxes, and so I love it.
Should I do Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood? Or Naryu? That's more Octong. You can't do that. I can't do that right
No,
now.
you
That's,
can't.
That's the other team. That's the other team.
That's blasphemous.
That's the other team.
Don't break tenets. Come on.
Alright. I'm looking for... I know I have the other one. I just gotta remember what it's called. Thieves Guild Leathers. I thought that there was a Dark Brotherhood, like an
Shrouded
armor. There it is. They look pretty much the same, but we'll go with it. Let me check. Oops, wrong one.
I mean, Thieves Guild is also acceptable because technically it's all illicit things.
Yeah, they both are working right now for the event.
So are you gonna wear the shrouded armor there?
Are you gonna put one on? Which one do you want to put on?
He's wearing the Thieves Guild one right now. He just
So
switched
I'll
from
wear-
the Shrouded Armor to the Thieves Guild.
So I'll wear Shrouded and you wear Thieves Guild.
Okay.
Now we've got it covered.
All right. Now.
Sit.
No.
There we go.
I find I don't often like having the head coverings. I just don't like the way they look. They make your head look small or something in this game.
It depends for me on the outfit. Options.
There's a couple of them that look okay, but a lot of them I think I don't know.
Screenshot.
Yeah.
Man, I love that Dark Brotherhood window. It's so pretty.
I
All
worked
right.
so hard for that window.
Was
Yes,
that one
Jinx.
that one you bought, or was
I've
that?
had this window longer than you've been alive, Jinx.
Awesome.
Was that one from the luxury furniture or whatever?
Yes.
Um. Great. Check. Okay.
Oh,
I
need to-
am ready whenever.
I need to make sure that. Okay. Yeah, this says we're live on the YouTubers as well. Sometimes I get that notification and sometimes I don't. I don't quite understand why that's not
Yes,
consistent.
Jinx. Okay, Jinx.
All right. So, Gwen, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Let's kill someone.
Hello, welcome to A Snugpod Cast. And be very, very careful what you say while you're here, because we may or may not be a bunch of thieves and murderers drunk on Rotmeth. Anyway, we're probably not going to do any of that. I'm Never Separate.
Speak for
And-
yourself. Like, there's Rotmeth.
What makes you think I haven't already thieved and murdered today?
Well, I just meant the people that are here with us right now. I didn't mean, outside these walls. But
Oh, why would we do that to our audience? That's rude.
exactly. That's what I was saying. We're probably not going to do any of that.
That's
Alright,
that almost
alright.
sounds like breaking a tenant. Like,
Alright,
don't
alright.
don't kill a dark brother or dark sister. Like,
That's true. That's true.
audience members. Like that's borderline breaking a tenant there.
People
We've added
safe
that
from being
addendum at the
targeted.
bottom. We've added that addendum at the bottom when you open the book, the contract book. It's just got accept audience members at the bottom.
I would like to take the Black Sacrament out. No, you can't. They're an audience member. Sorry.
Well, that means technically everybody's safe, so at some point it may get broken.
We don't have that many audience members.
Hey,
But
we've got 100 people following us at least, so there's at least 100 people out there.
and we
That's
do
only
still
100 people we can't kill. That's fine.
currently have more listens.
Do we?
Then
Have you actually
other
checked those numbers?
we have more listens than other podcasts have episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, just so everyone is aware, those other lovely voices you hear. One is Gwen the Bard. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
And the other is Gone Crazy Back Soon. So,
Pretty good. Just probably been doing more murdering and thieving than usual.
that's understandable. I have found myself looking up into the sky and seeing sunshine and rain and clouds.
I was gonna say, are you on skooma? Are you on
Dark.
skooma, Khajiit?
No, I'm just under the weather.
He laced his Rotmeth with moon sugar. You are under the weather.
Because the weather.
Supposed to mix the uppers with the downers.
You're not supposed to mix those two things together.
Well, I can't help it. Sometimes I raise my hands up in the air and I look down at my toes.
What is your alchemical crafting proficiency? Come
That's what
on,
happens
you know
when you
better.
drink Rotmeth,
Hey.
kids.
I am a max crafter, so
I am
have
disappointed
tinkered.
in you for choosing to make bad decisions.
I just decided to not follow the recipe book.
This is
do my
amazing.
own thing.
This is amazing. He's like, 1 pinch of moon sugar. I'm sure
Per
3 or
finger.
4 pinches won't be too bad.
1 pinch
You add
per
moon.
finger.
Khajiits add moon sugar to things like other people add garlic.
It's like salt and pepper, but for cats.
Yep.
You mean that hip hop group?
No, not salt and pepper. Salt and pepper.
Oh, not the pig.
Not Peppa the pig either.
Okay, all right. Not okay. I'll stop.
We have devolved. What an intro this has been.
Yes, indeed.
We absolutely murdered it.
There's going to be a contract
we
on the
did.
3 of us for this intro soon.
Hey, I can't help it. Sometimes my jokes steal the show.
Oh my gosh. I hate all of us.
No, I'm proud of us. So what have you two been up to this week? Who would like to start?
I'll start and get it
Go
out of the
for
way
it, Kat.
because not been a whole lot. I started working on the Golden Pursuits. I guess the first or second day they were live, and I knocked out probably. Let's see, you had to get 5 for the first tier. Is that right? I think
Yes,
I did
correct.
six or 7. And then I was like, I'm gonna go and steal some things and see what rewards I get from that. I think I got one of the little bonus things you get from pickpocketing. And anyway, so my hope is that I can find time to go through and knock out at least enough of the things to get the house. But we'll see. Some of those are things that I find it hard to make time to do, like running a bunch of dungeons, and which you can take Fungal Grotto and solo it in like less than 5 minutes, so it's doable. But I'll just have to go through the list and find the ones that I think I can make work, and hopefully get those. But I did get that furnishing. I haven't actually been able to check that out yet. So if y'all have to let me know how that works. But
It's pretty cool.
nice. How about you, Crazy?
Oh, well, I have finished all the pursuits on PC, so on to PlayStation for me.
Traitor.
I know, sorry. It's because I did a 4-hour stream the other day, and in the 4 hours with Minhui, I knocked out like a majority of them. I think we went through like 10 of them, probably, just on that stream. So it was pretty quick. And then the last few were just a little bit of not like a struggle, but just getting through the last few things. But they were easy ones. It was like I hadn't done the crafting in my house yet. I hadn't done that stuff, so got through that. The new house is so cool. Let me just tell you, it's massive, first of all. I am in love with all of the furnishings in it, though it does come like half furnished. So for me, I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably taking out half of the like Ouroboros rugs and the banners and stuff and sprinkling them all throughout my houses, just to make some space in the place. But yeah, I love that place. It's beautiful, and the soundtrack that plays in there is one of my absolute favorite songs in game, so I'm also partial. I was already half sold when I walked in and that was happening. I have also been farming Falkreath Hold to help out Minhui and to finish off my Pillar of Nirn sets. I still haven't gotten the rings to drop, but it's got to be getting close because those are some of the last things I have available. And then also I realized that I had never done the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood on PC. And actually, now that I think about it, Gwen, don't lean over here and stab me with a blade of woe, please. I don't think I've ever completed Dark Brotherhood in ESO yet. I started doing it and I'm like, why don't I remember this? I know I started it over here on PlayStation, but I think at the time I was just terrible at stealth And so I just was kind of like, I'll come back and do it later when I'm like better at the game. Because I started it really, really early on since it was one of the first things that came out. And we were trying to do it. I was trying to do it with friends and it just was a mess. So I kind of went away from it for a long time. And going back to it this week during this crime spree event that we've had has really made me kind of delve back into it. So I'm really, really excited to actually hopefully try and finish some of that stuff. We've been busy in the guild. We've had a lot of new people join. We've had quite a few new PlayStation members come in. So it's been a lot of also Guildmaster Online and then management stuff like that. And then the only other thing I did was a little recording of Goodnight Mundus. So hopefully that'll come out at some point soon. So that's a little bit of what I've been up to. It's been busy but not busy all at the same time. So
I have a question regarding the crafting things in your house.
You can just make like 30 of the same thing and it counts for both because it'll hit the 10 and the 30 if that's what you're asking.
Well, it didn't for me because I just went in because isn't it one for 10, one for 30, and one for 50?
No. There's harvest 50 resources.
Okay. Well, either way, I went in and made however many like potions, and it knocked out the big one, but not the little one.
That's weird. I made like 10 axes and then went back and deconstructed because I didn't have space in my inventory and then made 30 axes.
I just made a ton of roast chicken and it worked.
I think possibly it might be that the axes would count differently because they don't stack.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, but I bet you're right. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah.
But I thought it was weird that the bulk worked for the bigger one, but not. And they're worded the same. It just says craft X amount of things in your house.
I think you're right. It's probably because it hit that second one. Because if you did like 30, like if you knew it was going to hit exactly 30 or just over, it's probably counted the stack as one craft or whatever. Versus, if you do like something like an iron axe, right? They're individual axes. So even if I do make 10, it makes 10 individual ones.
Right, but it did give me the craft 30 or whatever on the bigger one for doing that, but it didn't do the smaller one.
Weird.
So I thought that was weird. I didn't know if maybe you had any insight on that. Because
I do not.
Like I said, it's worded the same way in the Golden Pursuits.
Yeah.
It just says craft X amount in your player home, and then there's like the number's just different, and it completed the bigger one but not the smaller one. I just thought that was odd. So I don't know if that's by design or intentional, unintentional, or bug or what.
I don't know. I can look into that though.
Okay. Anyway.
What about you, Gwen? How's it been going?
There is not enough time in the week, and I have been told that I should not do the scary makeup ever again. That's where we're at on Stuga. I'm working on her crown, so we're on the accessories and makeup stage. And then let's see. So in game, the important parts for in game. The Golden Pursuits are giving me the biggest headache in the world because I've been told that the house is in the Rift. So initially I was only going to get
it is.
I was only going to get it on PC. I was only going to try to get it on PC, but I don't have a house in the Rift. It's like the only zone I don't have a house in on PlayStation. So, yeah. Which doing things on PlayStation is a lot easier than doing them on PC. Because I already know I'm barely gonna get 25 on PC, and it's gonna take me literally all month. Because I'm gonna be able to do the quests and the calendar and the visit a player home and kill foes and public dungeons and delves and the ranks in a skill line and catch 40 fish and the class abilities, but I can't do the battleground matches. I can't do the tribute. Because unfortunately you have to do it through the activity finder, so I don't have time for that. I can't do any of the dungeons because I'm only like level 32.
Gwen, you do know that there's an entire guild over there that will help you do the dungeons.
I know, and they're all sweet and wonderful, but
I get it. Time.
I
get it.
no, I just can't be on it. Just the times don't match up with kid aggro. I can't do it.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna do the incursions and the harvest world resources and craft items. However, the hang up on getting number 24 and number 25 is going to be craft 30 items in your home, and that's why it's going to take me all month. Because 24 and 25 is the craft items in your home, which means you need to get some sort of crafting station for in your home. Now, the quickest way to guarantee getting a crafting station in your home is through antiquities, which means I have to level up antiquities, and that's why it's going to take me all month.
Or you could just ask a really nice friend who has lots of gold on PC to send you an attunable crafting station.
Well, you don't even need an attunable crafting station.
You just need a regular one from the rip vendor. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got you covered,
Which
girl.
I don't have any of my crafting things leveled up at all, so it's going to take me forever to get writs, and those are less guaranteed, so that's why I'm doing the antiquity route.
Are you doing the not use gold thing on PC as well?
Oh, I just don't have gold on PC. Literally every single scrap of gold I'm getting is going to leveling up my bank space and inventory space and leveling my horse right now.
Okay. I don't know what gold prices are, or what the prices are in guild traders there, but I know the standard crafting stations on PlayStation
I don't
go
either,
for,
but
I think,
I'm
around
not part
30,000.
of any guilds, so, yeah. Well, besides
you're in,
Lore Seekers.
I was like, you're in Lore Seekers.
I'm not, okay. I'm not part of any guilds, but that have a trader, so.
Well, you wouldn't have to. You could just. No, I meant go. You can go find the. You can find those crafting stations fairly cheap for gold.
I think I have like 12,000 gold right now. I kid you not. I have like 12,000 gold after a lot, and that's because I'm like saving. I'm scrimping to save up for the next level of bank space. You guys can all giggle at me like playing on hard mode.
I am giggling at you because we have a trader. And there's no dues.
There wasn't a trader. The last time I was on PC, there wasn't a trader.
Then it's because you missed it when Sparky was bidding on it, because we have a trader every week.
On EU?
On NA.
See, I don't play on NA. I play on EU.
All right. Well, I can't help you then.
I know. No, if it was NA,
I'm like,
I could
Gwen!
do so fast on NA. Like, I have so much gold on NA, it's ridiculous.
I would recommend going and checking in some guild traders and seeing what a crafting station, or just a standard crafting station, sells for, and maybe by doing the other things along the way, you can get the gold to go buy one.
Crafting stations on PC sell for around 140k.
The standard
that's not
ones?
gonna happen.
Standard.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
Attunables are upwards of 170, 150. Hiya, Raymond!
No, my game plan is get the, hi! My game plan is get the cooking station, the druidic cooking station, so that way I can I can catch all the fish, and then I can cook all the fish, and use that to craft the items inside my home, because that would be the 40 items. It's genius, okay? It's just a process.
It is a genius process. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Anyway, so thank you for trying to thank you for your advice. I think I got it figured out.
I was like, I got you. I was like, I can help you. I can do this for you. And I can't do that for you. Draylin has to do it for you. Sorry.
Anyway, so we have news. There's actual news.
Well, before we can get through the news, we have to survive.
We have to survive May of 2025.
Yeah.
Survive 2025. Oh boy.
All right, top to bottom.
Top to bottom. Who's doing this one?
How about I do it, because I don't know how long I'll be able to stick around. Let's
Great.
start there. There we go. Open. There we go.
The website's offering me cookies.
All right.
Me too. It must have updated, because I'm like,
ESO's May 2025 Survival Guide. Special events, a new Golden Pursuits campaign, and deeper dives into ESO's history await in the upcoming month of May 2025. Golden Pursuits commemorate the date May 1st through the 29th, the 10-year anniversary celebration continues. Claim a relic that can control the weather, an incredible new home, and a pile of gleaming gold by completing activities during May's month-long Golden Pursuits campaign. Look for more details on May 1st. We already covered that extensively. On May 2025 daily login rewards. Log in daily during the month of May and you'll unlock a vast series of rewards, including a collection of Argonian-styled furnishings. Log in on May 1st to see the full list. Crime Wave mini-event from May 1st to May 6th. Crime pays during this special mini-event with bonus rewards for Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild daily quests, various criminal activities, and more. Note that there are no event tickets available during this time. Last Chance, Mages Guild Recall, May 7th. It's your last chance to purchase the 2025 Content Pass or 2025 Premium Edition and still claim the Mages Guild Recall customized action as a bonus reward. Don't miss out. The Kinda Funny Episode 3 on May 9th. The official Elder Scrolls Online podcast continues as the team delves ever deeper into the game's history and evolution. Capture the Relic Battlegrounds weekend, May 15th to the 20th. Seize and hold the Relic during this latest Battlegrounds weekend, and you'll earn a bonus 25% Alliance points to battle. Kinda Funny Episode 4 on May 23rd. The official Elder Scrolls Online podcast concludes as the team wraps up the game's 10-year history and shares some final thoughts. XP Boost Mini Event, May 29th to June 3rd. Get ready for your next big adventure with a 100 boost to XP gains for a limited time. Note that there are no event tickets available during this event. All new adventures in Solstice lie just around the corner, but this month May features a ton of fun events, rewards, and info too. How are you planning on spending your month in Tamriel? Antiquities.
Doing all of the things listed above. Except the
not doing the murder
probably.
event. Like, yeah. I started doing the murder event, and the ill-gotten gains pouch doesn't... It really... They don't seem worth it.
Yeah, it's like just stuff you can fence and sell.
And it's not even good stuff. Like, the drop rate seems to be the lower end loot, so if you already have it leveled up to get higher end loot from pickpocketing, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I am still happy there is a crime event.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's still nice that they are doing it and kind of acknowledging it, and it's a little bit more than they did the last time, I think. So, yeah. It's nice. It's just not as lucrative, probably, as...
It's not as lucrative as you would expect for something where you're doing illegal things.
Yeah.
But I am glad that the event still exists.
Yeah.
They're probably... they increased the number of things you can fence and the values of the things that you can fence. So it's probably just intended to be kind of a numbers game where it's just you are able to do that much more and get that many more that many more things to turn in. So that when you pair that with the increase in the pay rate,
I forgot about the pay rate because you do get more from the actual act of fencing.
But I will agree, it would have been, and I haven't done enough to see if there's. I can't remember if there was any kind of special rewards that you could get from it as a low drop rate or whatever. But if all it is just some white and green, maybe blue fensible items or whatever. I mean that That's not a huge.
My last ill-gotten gains pouch.
Yeah, I think that there was. I thought there were supposed to be specialty furnishings, but I haven't seen a one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
And this article didn't mention anything about that, right?
No.
So,
maybe the Crime Wave article will. We're just going to jump around here. Let's answer our questions. Right?
Sure. Yeah. Just
hit
skip on down to that.
Kat? Khajiit want to sneak into this article?
Sure. Make a dishonest living with the new Crime Wave mini event. Be rewarded for being on the wrong side of the law with this exciting new event. Crime pays for a limited time. The criminals of Tamriel are becoming bolder and richer during the new Crime Wave mini-event now live and running from May 1st to May 6th. During the event window, you will enjoy increased rewards for engaging with the justice system by pickpocketing and murdering citizens of Tamriel, as well as stealing from thieves' troves and lockboxes. During the event, you'll gain 100% increased fence interactions, 25% increased gold received for sales of stolen goods to fences. These bonuses stack additively with other similar bonuses, such as from the haggling or trafficker Ledgermain passives. Ill-gotten gains. In addition, you'll receive a pouch of ill-gotten goods for each Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild daily quest completed during the mini-event. Note that repeatable non-daily... lost my spot there. Note that repeatable non-daily quests, such as the Covetous Countess from the Thieves Guild tip board, don't grant this reward. Perhaps the Countess is just too covetous to shell out extra payment for the occasion. You also have a chance of acquiring a pouch of ill-gotten goods from any criminal activity you undertake, such as pickpocketing or looting a murdered citizen. These pouches are, as with other items acquired in this way, subject to confiscation by guards if you get caught. However, the chance of acquiring a pouch of ill-gotten goods goes up along with your bounty. In other words, if you remain upstanding in the eyes of the law, you have a lower chance of getting these illicit rewards. The more crime you do, the more it pays. Just be careful the guards don't get their hands on you. Pouches of ill-gotten goods always contain sellable contraband and may also contain any of the following: furnishings obtainable through theft, several new furnishings, rogue's potions and monk disguise consumables, a new tradable consumable item that grants XP in the Ledgermain skill line, bounty pardons, including an extremely low chance of a pardon for 1 million gold. What do you do that the guards want you that badly? Don't get caught. Note that the Impresario is not participating in this illicit event, and there will be no event tickets awarded for your dastardly deeds. Only the bonuses and items detailed above. Are you excited for this boon in Tamriel's shadow economy? Let us know your schemes and plots on socials.
Never. You have single-handedly solved my gold problem on PC. Yep. I remembered how I used to kill people really, really well back in the day. I'm having flashbacks to my murder days. And yeah,
you'll make.
Oh,
you can clean up during this event, Gwen. If you can have
genius.
Time to get over there, you've got a few days to clean up.
This is okay. So there's going to be no Stuga progress tomorrow, just so you guys are aware. I'm going to be busy doing not legal things.
I'm good with this. If it helps you.
So, the thing to remember to help you, which I'd forgotten about when I was doing some of this stuff the other day, is that you want to actually have a bounty, and the more your bounty, the higher your chances of getting those
I know.
drops.
You were saying that, and I'm like, I know where I'm going. This is going to be great. Yeah. I mean, this is not legal. No.
Just make sure
you need to get a bounty.
Yeah, just make sure you're not in an indoor space that guards will keep you from being able to exit.
I know the perfect place. I'm not going to share it, though, because last time I did that, there are people everywhere.
Yeah, so there are some new furnishings you can get from it. I don't know if they're exclusive. It doesn't really say. It just says several new furnishings. It doesn't say that they're specific to thieving or whatever, but maybe just new ones in the loot pool. But yeah, so there's a chance to get some stuff. What is up with the monk disguise consumables?
The monk disguise consumable, I believe, is if you've got a bounty, you can use that and go buy guards, and they won't know.
Oh, so it's like the Assassin's Creed thing from back in the day, where you just get into a group of monks walking through the street.
Yeah, where you can hide amongst a group of people and walk through.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, I've never used it, but that's my understanding.
Okay. I didn't know that was even a thing.
I've never heard of it, but I'm excited to try it.
Mm-hmm.
All All right. Well, we asked questions. We answered questions. What more can you ask for except for an answer?
That's right. What
And
you
I
got?
did it again.
Yeah, you also logged out of the game.
Did I?
I don't see you anymore. Been gone for a while.
Meow meow womp womp.
Huh.
Are you on your screen?
My game must have frozen.
Oh no.
So it looks like we'll be using the audio from Twitch.
Sorry about that.
Because
Yeah, when you were mid-read, you, I think, disappeared. I looked up and you were gone.
Weird.
Weird.
It still shows that I'm live on the ye old YouTubers.
Maybe you are. I don't know.
But, well, I can't move, so I can't do anything. Apparently my game is just frozen.
Strange. All right, well.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to log out and...
It didn't like your dishonest living.
I guess not. How dare you tell people how to make a living by
Okay.
stealing and murdering folks? I didn't mean it. It's just a game.
We could make
Your
up for it
system is
with...
as much of a Templar as you.
We could make up for it with something golden.
We could.
And we could tell them how to pursue it. Because it's been a decade of adventuring.
Indeed.
That joke took you a decade.
It did take me a decade. Yes, it did. Which hopefully the article doesn't, though.
Does that mean that your joke was decadent?
No, decadent would have been a good joke.
Oh, okay.
So let's talk about the Golden Pursuits a little bit. We've kind of touched on it between Gwen talking about it and the other Never and myself as well talking about some of the things that we've been doing, but currently the Golden Pursuit is for commemorate the date, and it allows you to unlock a new furnishing, a home, and riches during May's month-long Golden Pursuits campaign. So it's now live, runs through May 29th. During that campaign period, you can continue to celebrate ESO's decade-long history by completing various base game-inspired activities and unlocking fantastic new rewards. Here are the 3 milestone rewards you can unlock by completing activities during this campaign. Completing 5 activities will give you Kinnereth's Icon of Storm Control furnishing. Completing 15 activities gives you 35,000 gold, and completing 25 activities gives you the Grand Gallery of Tamriel that we were talking about. It's a free home. Really quick, I have to point this out because it's confusing me a little bit. The Kinnereth's Storm Calling furnishing, Storm Control that they use, you can't tell what it is from there, but it's actually a bird because Kinnereth's statue holds a bird on her finger. It's like supposed to be a bird under wind, I think, and it doesn't look like that at all in that picture, and that makes me a little bit sad. Anyway, carrying on. That's right, this month you can unlock a Grand Manor located in the Rift, unlike any other, for free, simply by playing the game. Note that while it appears to be labeled as unfurnished, this home is available in this one version and comes filled with a host of 10-year anniversary themed furnishings. Don't sleep on the brand new Kinnereth's Icon of Storm Control furnishing either, as it allows you to alter your skyscape above your homes at will. Really quick, tagging into that, there are a few homes that it will not work on, and it actually has it listed in the housing menu if the furnishing is able to work for it, because it has to have a sky. You have to have an outdoor space, I believe. You can complete a grand total of 38 different activities to reach the above milestones. These activities range greatly from completing quests to slaying bosses in the game's base game zones or harvesting resources and crafting. However you like to play, you can participate in this new Golden Pursuits campaign in May. Log in right now to see the full list of activities within the Golden Pursuits section, which we've actually talked through quite a lot of those already. Want to see more of this impressive new manor? Well, check out these community-made guides from Futerko and Hachiko-chan. Woo! And the Grand Gallery Manor, wow. I'm just always so impressed with how Hachiko builds stuff. It blows my mind. The party isn't over. As we near the conclusion of ESO's 10-year anniversary celebration, we want you to rediscover and return to some of the game's original zones and adventures, and we have some amazing rewards to help inspire you along the way. And that is your Golden Pursuits for now.
So does that house have an outdoor space too?
Oh man, does it ever.
Right?
Yes. It has
I saw it briefly in a video.
It has a huge outdoor courtyard as well as rooftop courtyards.
Okay.
It's massive.
Yeah. probably one of those I'll look at and go, man, this thing's really sweet. I don't know what I would even do with it.
Yeah, I love it. The cool thing is the way it's designed, you could absolutely wall off a couple sections. Like if you wanted to make it smaller, you could totally do it. You could
You know
just
how
put
you
up
can
a
make it
couple.
smaller? Just put a snug pod in the front door.
Okay, you know what's funny? In the very center of the giant circular manor, there is a big tree that comes standard in it. And when I walked in there yesterday, Minwei said to me, "How long is it going to take you to put a snug pod in the middle of this?" And I said, "I won't do that with this house." And he's like, "Mm-hmm." But I did have
So the answer
thought.
for me is 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, 0.2 seconds, you'll do it. So, yeah. Hi, Moki. Thanks for coming in after getting off work. Thanks for saying hello.
Welcome to the snug pod. I mean murder pod. I mean snug pod.
Snug murders.
Snug murders.
Snug murders. All right. So we've done our survival guide. We've done the golden pursuits.
You know, I think it is critical we talk about this next thing before we talk about the crown store, because we will drag on the crown store.
As long as the crown store doesn't roll in that one, we're good.
All right. Catch up and watch Critical Role's latest ESO adventure. Missed the new ESO themed one shot by Critical Role? Don't worry, you can still watch it here. This past Tuesday, Critical Role dove once more into Tamriel's second era with a new one shot inspired by the Elder Scrolls Online. If you missed the episode when it initially aired, you can watch the recording here. And then it has the YouTube video actually in the article. And then, this isn't their first ESO adventure. Be sure to check out their past excursions in Tamriel as well, as they have covered Tamriel before during previous chapters.
That is some really cute artwork.
Oh yeah.
I love it so much. Did either of you get to watch any of this really quick? Sorry, I just wanted to ask.
No, but I should.
Yeah, I will.
Just
for sure,
like,
but
I have friends who are Critical Role fans, and so it's a good crossover talking point for us since none of them are Elder Scrolls fans.
maybe they will be. Maybe they will be.
Oh my gosh, one was converted the other day from it, so yeah, maybe. It's
Keep
like
them coming.
the marketing's working. I'm glad this exists.
It's working. Oh gosh. All right, crown store time, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing it? I guess we all
I don't
end
know.
up kind of doing it.
It's a wild hunt into the crown store on this one, I believe.
It is. Bosmer time. Discover a wide array of exotic beasts, ancient artifacts, and more coming to the in-game crown store. As May rolls in, so does a unique assortment of new and returning goodies available to pick up throughout the month. Whether you are looking to adopt a new, furry, or scaly friend, flaunt fashionable outfits, or sail off in a luxurious boat home, the crown store has you covered. Don't forget, you can check out what's actively available by heading to the crown store page, and then blah, 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 how to buy crowns, etc. We don't need to read that. Let's talk new items. So they've done it again. They've split it up into new and returning, which thank you so much. So, new items that are coming to the Crown Store for the first time with their dates listed below. We have our ESO Plus exclusive, the Shadowfen Mirescape.
I love the paintings. I love
do
when we
too.
get paintings. And one, I love paintings of trees. We need more paintings of trees. Thank you for the painting of a tree. I love this. This is gorgeous.
Me too. Me too. It's exclusive to ESO Plus members from 10 a.m. on May 12th. Happy birthday to me, to 10 a.m. on June 16th. Crafting and outfit styles that are new. We have the Eltheric Revenant Arms Pack. And it says, are arms brandished by the undead of the deeps your passion? Alter your weapon's appearance to match the Eltheric Revenant weapons by using this complete set of outfit styles. Available from May 8th to May 22nd. You will also have chance for the matching armor pages to drop from Plunder Skulls during the Witches' Festival, which is very confusing because that's not for a long time. But I guess if you're feeling like you want to get that to match, you can plan really far in advance.
Well, if you look at it, it looks like it belongs to the Argonians, so it makes sense to have it come out this time of year.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of barnacle-y and solstice-y, but it's just funny that it's like, and by the way, you're going to be able to get the stuff during the Witches' Festival in months from now.
Listen, it has been the Witches' Festival for almost an entire year in my house now. It's May. It's been the Witches' Festival since last July.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, next.
Adornments. We have the Mirror Web of Memories face art. Some scars lie on the skin, easy to see and understand. Others are subtle, hidden by the trial of time, but some scars lie deeper, only revealing themselves when the cracks begin to manifest on what was once a perfect mirrored surface. Interesting.
Ooh, I like this.
Interesting. I actually like this skin. It looks kind of cool. I'm excited. The skin that goes with it says, even a fractured mind can retain subconscious memories. The echoes of past trauma are written in the fault lines of the soul, and when read correctly, the truth is revealed. Mirror, myth, and memory, a guide. Mirror webs of memories body art. We need to look that up. Mirror, myth, and memory, a guide. Okay.
I don't think that's the skin.
Yeah, but it says it comes from a book, I think.
Alright, you keep reading. I'll look it up.
Perfect. All right. Next, for skill styles, we've got the low slash and ruby red, which is, it applies to low slash, deep slash, and heroic slash. It is a skill style that will be coming to the Crown Store May 8th through the 15th. And then we've got a new, very fancy Ornog, a sea puppy, as we livingly call them, from High Isle. And it says, the shallows of Burnaim Isle, I have no idea if I'm saying that correct, are rife with a unique subspecies of Ornog. Vibrant and playful, these Ornogs have been known to splash in the surf and attract the curiosity of would-be prey. When the unsuspecting meal draws close, then they strike. So this will be available from May 29th to June 5th. The interesting thing about this one, it's so strange to me that his face is like not the same color as his body. I don't know how I feel about this one.
That's it. That is literally it. It's just saying that is an excerpt from this thing that
That doesn't exist yet?
That doesn't exist yet.
Wow. Well, maybe we're going to get some more lore on that during Solstice. That's what I'm going to say.
Is that thing wearing like a helmet?
That's what it looks like, right?
It's like Cubone. It has its skull on its face.
Yeah, I'm like, is it wearing a helmet? Is that its face? Like, what is that?
It's wearing its dead parent's skull. It's like a Pokemon.
That's weird.
But
I'm
okay,
sorry,
that got dark.
No, it's
but
okay.
it literally is wearing a skull on its face.
Yeah,
that's the best way I can describe it to people. It's like a blue Cubone puppy.
It looks like a weird.
It's a blue.
Almost
there we
a
go.
dragon's face. I don't know. Anyway, Ornog.
It's a blue Cubone puppy.
Go look at the Ornog skin. It's weird. Returning items. We've got the Sylvan Spriggan back. That is a Spriggan polymorph. It's going to be available for the 15th through the 29th of May. Then Gwen is modeling the wonderful costume that's featured next, the Night Mother's Evangelist. It says, whisper the words in your heart and call for an unworthy person's death, or, if you possess the right skills, fulfill upon the sacrament on behalf of the Night Mother. I am the latter, as my robes proclaim. Care to know more? Says the Night Mother Evangelist. Yes. It will be available until May 8th, so only a few more days, about 3 more days. It might be gone by the time our episode publishes, but...
Yeah, it pretty much goes... It seems to be going along with the Crime Wave event.
Mm-hmm. We also have the Morag Tong costume for Naryu, the Queen's Eye Spymaster, Song of the Night Ensemble, Majestic Dune Rider, Doeskin and Chamois Woodwear, Logger, Tree Thane Ceremonial Dress, Lizardly 4 Fabric Skirt Set. Those are all different... costumes that are returning to the store, most of them, and I would say, well, actually, it's kind of...
No, they are spread
out throughout, yeah. And then all the way through June 5th is when the last one ends. So take a peek at the article for those dates. The Blind Arms pack is also coming for outfit styles, and this is Fanuit Hen seeks champions to defeat the blind path cultists that have invaded Bedlam Vale. Perhaps you seek more visible signs of your victories. Alter your weapon's appearance to match the blind weapons using the blind outfit styles. And of course, just like we said before, the matching mask will have a small chance to drop from the blind from Bedlam Vale, and the matching shoulder page could be purchased from Urgalag Chief Bane. So, having the achievement Lithe and Clever increases the drop chance for those items. I like these. They're kind of mirror-mory, kind of... Yeah, they're kind of interesting looking. The bow is neat. And I do like... Is that a mace, I'm guessing, or is that a two-handed axe? What do we think? think it might be an axe now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I think it's an axe.
Looks like it's got double blades.
Oh, that is
cool.
definitely an axe.
Yeah. The Troll King's arms pack is also coming back. That's back quite often from time to time. So that is from the Troll King and Blessed Crucible, if you'd like to alter your weapon styles to match his royal trolliness. And that will run through June 5th of 2025 from May 29th. Yes. So, the Ascendant Order crafting motifs are coming through May 12th. The Anaquina or Anakina is coming from May 19th to the 27th. The Swarm Mother Arms Pack is May 27th to June 2nd. Buoyant Arminger, May 29th to June 12th. And then Silver Rose, May 29th to June 5th are all coming. Crown crates. These are some of my favorite crates ever in the entire world. And it's probably because I'm a Bosmer. But it's the Wild Hunt crates. They're returning to the store from 10 a.m. on May 15th to 10 a.m. on May 29th. I love the mounts from these crates. I have a really big problem because whenever these crates come out, I buy them on PC and PlayStation. I think I have most of the things out of them now, though, other than the actual mounts themselves. So
When did they come out?
May 15th.
Mm.
Yeah. Probably gonna end up
Yeah.
spending some crown gems again. If you were looking for the ship house to return to the store, guess what? It's back from May 8th through May 22nd. The Fairwinds returns. Yes, enjoy sea-based living on the Fairwinds, a spacious galleon hailing from the Sisters. You have a bevy of travel options and a mere spin of the ship's wheel away, with ports of call in Volkugard, Davin's Watch, and Daggerfall. This is the one, this house will always be special to me because it's the one that we saw in Vegas, and our mouths dropped open like, what? Wait, what? This very picture. So fun. If you want a giant statue of Cal Grantide, well, guess what? May is your month, because through May 15th, from May 8th, you can get an ESO discounted plus Cal Grantide's Ascent furnishing and put it in your home if you'd like. He can blow green fire or yellow fire or red fire. I think he's the one that changes colors, right? Anybody know?
I think so.
I think it blows all sorts of different
Yes, that is
things.
the one that changes colors.
Yeah. Looks like all these next things I'm going to read are ESO discount plus items, except for the music box, so I'll get that out of the way. The Mother Morrowind's Sacred Lullaby music box will be available from May 8th to May 15th, returning. It is not discounted. However, Sithis the Dreadfather, Cadwell's Astounding Portal, Meridia Lady of Infinite Energies, the Harrowing Reaper Target Trial Dummy, the music box of Dawnbreaker's Forging, the music box of the Silver Rose, and the furnishing pack of Shad Astula Scholars will all be available for different dates as ESO plus discount items. So you can go ahead and nab those if you'd like as well. We have, I always say her name wrong, Syrian? Sounds
right.
Drunk cat.
Serene.
I've only
Serene is always serene with her drinking habits.
This is true. I've only done her quest like once. I've only done Elsewhere one time, so I always get messed up and worry I'm going to say her name wrong. She is a house guest, and she will be available May 27th through June 2nd, and she's awesome. If you ever wanted a drunk cat for your home, now's the time. Personality, you can get the Thief personality, because why not, during this Crime Wave mini event. So you can get it through May 8th. And it says, if you're going to sneak for the love of Tava, don't do it half-heartedly. Hide, be furtive, lurk like you mean it, because I'm done bailing you out of the Abba's Watch lockup. Zrajiti Kajit. There's a Minwi lurking. The Brassy Assassin personality is also available through May 8th. So if you want to stand around like Naryu with your hands on your hips, now's the time. Only a few more days.
Best personality.
Best personality. It's my favorite one. It's on like all of my characters. I love it
It's
so
in the
much.
top 3. It's definitely in the top 3.
I love it so much. I love it so much. Customizable actions, Malakath's let's try that again. Hi and bye, Minwee. Never underestimate any foe, and that includes the wilds of Hrothgar. Even the plants put up a fight here, which is why I use my ancestors' sharpest dagger and pray to Malakath with each sweep. So it's a customized action that returns to the Crown Store on all platforms from May 15th to May 22nd. Mounts. I'm just going to read these, not the dates. Umbral Striped Centurat, Harpy's Bane Durzog, Mind-Shriven Wolf, Iron Orc Welna, Auroran Zenith Warhorse, Auroran Twilight Warhorse. Oh boy. Pets available, Elder Dragon Hunter Wolf Pup, Sovngarde Wolf Pup, New Moon Wolf Pup, Mind-Shriven Scamp, and Half-Hatched Gwarling will be available as well. So, as you can see, May is full. It says, mark your calendars because May is filled to the brim with awesome deals and discounts you won't want to miss. Before you decide to purchase any of these exciting collectibles, don't forget to head over and stock up on crowns. Wow. Wow. There you go.
The little Gwarling's cute.
It's so cute. I have it. I love him so much.
I can't remember if I got it or not. I feel like I did, but I don't know.
He's so cute when they wander around and they like lay down and roll around. Adorable. Adorable little guys. So, there you go. Fact, Gwar's legs go straight out in front of you when you're flying through the air. Oh, man. Okay. Yep, you got me. So last night, Minwee was trying to jump off of something on his Gwar, and I took a screenshot, and I have a screenshot of this Gwar with its legs fully extended straight forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's very silly looking. So, yeah. There you go.
I'm not sure, but the
got me.
Gwar animations might be my favorite animations for the mounts.
I
Not my favorite mounts necessarily,
but the
running
animations. The
Gwars
personalities
just go faster because they have two legs. We all know they really don't go faster, but they go faster because they're on two legs.
That's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah, they are so funny. I love when you're in your load screen menu and you've got a Gwar shuffled up in the background. I have one Gwar, and I don't remember which one it is. I think it might be the Celestial one, and he just goes ham. He starts jumping around and swinging his head, and he's just having a grand old time.
You know what? That's Gwartastic.
It's so Gwartastic. Oh,
anytime you're on one, you're guaranteed to have a good time.
Guaranteed.
He's Gwaring up to go.
Guaranteed. You better hope that nobody tries to contact you regarding your guarantee. Yeah. Anyway. Goodness.
I didn't say it was a lifetime guarantee.
No lifetime guarantees. Goodness me. All right, is it time for lore?
It's time for lore.
Time for lore. We have extended mount insurance. Yes, we do. Goodness.
After how much we spent at the staple, we better have it.
So, has anybody ever gotten a cup of coffee and it was like super hot and you got too big of a drink of it?
Oh my god, no.
And it scalded you?
Oh boy. I see where this is going. I'm muting. Can't stop laughing.
Well, I just, some people get scalded and some people don't. I just wondered. Does that mean I'm reading this?
I don't know. I don't know who's reading it. Who wants to read this?
Gwen, did you want to read the lore?
You know what? Never you can read the lore.
Oh, I can't wait to hear him pronounce all of these. Like Nurnhild.
too.
Nurnhild. And Mabjarn Flamehair.
Well, it sounds like you did a great job.
Let him try.
Do
Okay.
it.
All right, so tonight's lore is on Joe Run, the Scald King. How
No,
was that?
please don't read it like that.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind. You are banned from reading the lore.
Okay.
All right. So I thought, since it is the 10-year, and we do have a new chapter coming up, maybe we should take a revisit back at our 3 leaders. And so this is going to be a 3-part lore series. And this week we're reading a book by Helgrar Lutvoice, Bard of Windhelm, on Yoren the Scald King. Born in 2nd Era 546 to Queen Mabharn Flamehair, Prince Yoren grew up knowing that his elder sister Nirnhild was fated to take the throne. A singer of rare talent in a culture that reveres the power of the human voice, Yoren studied at Skald's Retreat on the Isle of Gold outside Riften. There, he learned all that could be taught by the most renowned bards of the Eastern Kingdom. He was dubbed the Skald Prince of Skyrim. Yoren spent most of his youth in artistic and philosophical pursuits, cultivating a broad array of artists, artisans, and performers throughout Eastern Skyrim and beyond. He spent time in Morrowind strongholds such Elenhir and is even reputed to have visited Solitude, the capital of Western Skyrim, in disguise. Though he claimed to have no interest in politics or the business of rule, his natural leadership qualities made him the unofficial leader of the creative community wherever he found himself. Though he received little formal schooling in the arts of arms and warfare, as little as any prince of the Nords could manage anyway, traveling across Tamriel was always a dangerous activity. His travels taught him less orthodox ways of dealing with trouble. Yoren was in Riften when the Akaviri of Dir Kamal assaulted the northeast coast of Skyrim in 2nd Era 572. Yoren and his closest comrades, the Pack of Bards, fought their way up the coast to Windhelm, arriving just in time to see its gates breached by the Akaviri. Yoren hurled himself into the fray, street fighting being something he had experience with, but was unable to prevent the fall of the city in the slaying of Queen Mabran and Nirnhild, the Brief Queen, who both went down fighting. Wounded and devastated, Yoren barely escaped the sack of Windhelm alive. Feeling for the first time the responsibility of his royal birth, he decided to appeal to the Greybeards for aid, and so made his way, stealthily but quickly, to High Hrothgar. For reasons that have not been divulged, the Greybeards decided to teach the Skald Prince a Thu'um, one that summons a hero from Sovngarde to fight for the tongue who uses it. But in Yoren's voice, the Thu'um became a royal call of valor, and the summoned hero was none other than Wulfharth the Ash King. Together, Wulfharth and Yoren, now claiming the title Skald King, rallied the Nords of Eastern Skyrim, mustering an army from the Rift and the outer regions of Eastmarch, then fortifying Riften. Dir Kamal, moving south from Windhelm, found Riften defended by angry Nords, inspired by the presence of Wulfharth and eager to fight. So, Dir Kamal bypassed Riften and marched on to Mournhold, the Akaviri leader, assuming the Nords would be glad to see him go. That choice was a fatal mistake. Yoren and Wulfharth led their army in pursuit of the Akaviri force, and a Nord army entered Morrowind for the first time since the Battle of Red Mountain. The Akaviri army was caught at Stonefalls between the Nords and a Dunmer legion led by Almalexia. But the outcome of the great battle hung in the balance until a surprise intervention from a phalanx of Argonian shellbacks, led by a trio of reptilian battle mages. The Akaviri line was broken, and they were driven into the sea, where they drowned by the thousands. The Ash King, his purpose fulfilled, returned to Sovngarde. In Windhelm, 3 weeks later, Yoren was crowned High King in the throne room of the Palace of Kings.
Ooh.
Yeah, he earned that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Goodness. So I looked up his mom. Queen, the Queen Flamehair. There's some really fun little little blurb on her. It says, Queen of Eastern Skyrim who ruled from Windhelm. She was one of the wearers of the crown of Freydis. According to rumor, she was once out-drunk by Princess Irene of Alinor in a mead slamming contest. She had 3 children, Princess Nirnhild, her eldest and heir apparent Yoren the Skald Prince, and Fildgor Strong Prince. Mabjarn and Nirnhild were killed by Akaviri invaders in Windhelm, though they reportedly went down fighting. Yoren led the Nords in avenging their deaths. So I thought that was funny that she got out-drunk by Irene.
I'm pretty sure we will read that in Irene's book when we get to it.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait.
You know that that elves have a high tolerance. I mean, do you not remember the scene from Lord of the Rings where Legolas outdrank Gimli?
I don't remember, but it's been
He's
a while.
like, I think I'm starting to feel something. And Gimli laughed and passed out.
No, I do not remember this.
Yep. Anyway. So does that mean that he's technically a necromancer since he's summoning the dead?
No, he used the Thu'um. He used the Way of the Voice.
Yeah.
That's not a form of necromancy.
It's the same result, though, kind of, right? I mean, although I guess necromancy tends to be actual physical bodies, right?
Correct.
So I guess that would be the difference. He's just summoning specters.
Inspectors.
Technically, there are 2 forms to necromancy. There's the soul magic, and then there's the actual But anyway, the Thu'um is different. Thu'um is separate. Nords are okay with Thu'um. Nords not okay with necromancy. Thu'um fine. Moving on. Where didn't the Dwemer go this week?
Well, let me think. I've already said I haven't seen them in Vivek, and that's one place that I went to do a few things. But I didn't see them in Grahtwood. I didn't see them in was it Stone Falls or East March? Wherever the kill 30 foes thing is at. Those places. I went to a couple public dungeons and didn't see them there. And I visited the Sword Singers Redoubt and stepped outside and didn't see them anywhere in that general vicinity. So kind of a wide span of places that I've been, and no sign of the Dwemer. So I have to keep looking.
All right.
No sign of the Dwemer.
No sign. So my question for you though is, how are we handling no more murder hobos when this week we are murder hobos?
We are murder hobos with a backstory. Excuse you. We have a reason for murder hoboing.
Well, it's just because of bonus rewards this week. I mean,
Gold. We like gold. There is no shame in that.
I like to get paid.
Look past the gold. What
Just
did you
got
want for the
paid.
gold? Do you even need the gold? Could you achieve your goals without the gold?
Sure, but it's more fun with the gold.
Gold makes things easier. We all
Yeah.
know this. So, no more murder hobo questions for this week are: what reasons do you have for going to the Rift, since the house is going to be in the Rift? And if you could learn any shout, which one would you choose?
That's a tough one.
If you got to study with the Greybeards to learn only one shout, what shout would you learn?
Well, as far as my reasoning for going to the Rift, I suppose it would depend on if I have any particular quests that send me in that direction, or if I have any antiquities that I need to hunt for, things like that. Regarding the shout, shout it all out. Um, I would say probably the I don't know what it's called, but it's like a storm calling shout that just makes the it's from Skyrim, which is you just make the entire area a giant lightning storm, and it just blasts everything in the vicinity. I don't know that there's anything much more terrifying than someone who just makes the whole sky fall at you.
Mm.
If I'm
I
going to
don't.
go to battle with against an army, I want something that hits the whole army, not just the guy in front of me.
That's fair. That's a hard one for me because I kind of want to go like the traditional just Fusroda, but at the same time, I also used to really like the one that would like super speed or like shoot you off of stuff, like how you could get to
Wold.
other platforms.
Wold,
Yeah.
the running one.
Mm-hmm. I do love that. That one would be.
That's my answer. That's why I was
yeah.
able to like get it on cue. That's my answer.
Yeah, I think that would be the one that I would probably actually choose.
So you think they'll add more? You think we'll ever see shouts in ESO?
No.
No,
No?
because they don't fit in the lore timeline.
You sure?
I mean, the only time we'll see a shout in ESO is if for some reason Yora never needs to use his shout again, which he probably won't because it sounded like a one-time thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the Greybeards already exist and are teaching shouts. If he was able to learn them, they're a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll see it, but
I mean,
If we see it, it won't be us doing it.
you don't think so?
yeah.
Because technically, we've already seen dragons do
I was gonna
it.
say we see dragons do it technically, so yes, it
Right.
it does happen because they use Fusroda, but
So, like, if we see any more shouts, it will be a scene thing. It won't be a we do thing.
No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see something that maybe sent us to go see the Greybeards, and maybe we got like a skill line with that.
All of a sudden, boom! We finally get the Pale. We get a chance to learn one shout from the Greybeard. Everyone gets a chance to study with the Greybeards and go through some sort of tutorial and learn one shout. During this entire storyline is when we end up having to go along with like help out Yoren the Skald King and stop his evil brother doing evil brother things in the Pale again.
There you go. You just wrote it for him.
No, that's just me being silly. That's me just being Barty for a minute there.
yeah.
No, I was just.
I don't know.
believe any of that would ever happen. I'm just
Yeah,
playing into what Never's saying.
It's hard because
Pure sarcasm.
Yeah, it's hard because like one of the things that they don't like is the actual Elder Scrolls themselves, right? Like they're like followers of the way. Don't worry about those. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, well. That's just
You've posed a very interesting question, Never. Because I mean, yes, they exist, but
they
I would have
exist
to
and can be taught.
I would
if
have
the Greybeards are there.
I would have to do more research on that.
Yeah. And along with kind of what Gwen was saying is, Yoren could actually send you to go study with the ones that trained him. Hey, I learned this power that helped me in this particular fight against fill in the blank foe. You're going to need similar power. And...
No, because they were saying he was specially privileged because he was a prince.
Right, but if he sends us with his seal or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Yeah.
have to have some tendency for it. I mean, like the assumption when you're the Dragonborn is, yeah, I don't know. I actually think, okay, I'm thinking about it, and the more I'm thinking about it, I actually think I would hate it if they did that, because I don't want to be the Dragonborn in ESO. I just don't.
Was Yoren Dragonborn?
No, he's Nord.
Yeah.
Ulfric wasn't Dragonborn.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. And even along with what you were saying, even if we got a quest line to go and see what they go and meet the Greybeards and
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to like meeting the Greybeards. It's just interesting because isn't the whole thing about like the way of the voice that you're not supposed to use it unless you're really in true need? Like it's not like a conquest tool. It's not like they're not supposed to use their tongue without reason.
I don't remember, but I mean that would be why we would be going though, is because Tamriel threatening, incursion.
You're on a pilgrimage with Prince Inscar.
Yeah, no. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm not on board. Not on board.
You're just like, I hate this. I hate this.
Not on board. Not on board.
Okay.
Not on board.
Moving on. Moving on before we make
I love crazy. It. I love it and hate it all at the same time. Not on board.
Well, all right. Well, there we go. Hey, y'all talked about it a little bit earlier, but there are a lot of players in ESO that have they see content they'd like to do, but they don't really know how to get into that content because maybe it requires being in groups or being being able to be part of a bigger group of people, like a club.
I'm gonna skin a Khajiit.
Something like that. Would y'all have any advice, like where they might find an organization? Of any of those?
Yeah, they could go to the ESO Discord and look, and there's a whole list of a bunch of guilds in there. Social, PvP. Yeah.
What if
I trolled your trolling back?
What if they wanted to hang out in a club full of people like us, though?
Okay.
I would not recommend it.
If they, we're going to trap you, and then you're going to be like, why did I ever start this? No. Yeah, they can go to loreseekers.club, and then they could join our Discord and fill out their short little questionnaire, if you will, that it will get DM'd to them, and then have it sent back, and then we hopefully will get them all added.
Yay! Those are called guilds, by the way.
It's a guild.
Yeah,
it's a guild.
Yeah, not organizations or clubs or.
Well, you said club, and I went to loreseekers.club because that's where I thought you were going. So.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're good. You're good. That's what I was getting at. I was building into the our guild announcements. Unless y'all had anything else to cover first, I mean, I think we're pretty well done, right?
Yeah, I think we're there. Yeah.
All right. Well. So yeah, if you want to be part of the guild that we're in, which is Lore Seekers, which is available on all 3 platforms, then that's how you would do it. You go to that and do the thing. If you are specifically a member of the PlayStation Guild, or would like to be, and then become one, because you have to be to do the things we're going to talk about next. We've got a couple of activities that we try to keep up with weekly. We have a couple people that help us out with that and do a great job. So Mondays, if you like to go fishing or, doing Cyrodiil stuff or, go hunt some achievements, all kinds of things. We have somebody that helps with that. What is this person's name?
Well, maybe if you joined us more often, you'd know.
I mean, I feel like I just saw them in the chat earlier.
Snap!
She was in chat earlier.
You can scroll back up and find her name.
You could read the notes,
or she can just say.
I know
LOL.
It's Moki. I was kidding. I was just trying to let somebody else, interact a little bit. Jeez.
Oh.
Moki. Yes, we have Mondays with Moki, and Moki does a great job of, heading that up, and that's Monday nights at
8 Central.
8 Central. Yes. So come hang out with Moki and others. Not me, because I'm working during that time. And you want to shame me for it? I'm just trying to take care of my family, Glenn. That was
no,
fake.
I was just being sassy because you were being long-winded.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, come hang out with Moki on Mondays, and go do some fun stuff. Real laid back, no requirements there. Tuesdays is Treacherous Tuesday. That's the day that we encourage everyone to group up and go do some dungeons. So if you are new and you want to go into some dungeons for the first time, you can just ask for guildies to help you out with that. Or if you want to group up with a bunch of people that have done them 1,000 times and farm for gear or achievements, speed runs, any of that kind of stuff.
Run Fungal Grotto 1-3 times.
Yeah. And that will take you about 7 minutes or less. Um, so that's Tuesdays. No time slots currently. But if that's something people are interested in, let us know. We can reinstitute time slots. And then we also on Fridays. Now this is not for the faint of heart. This is for only the bravest.
Undaunted.
Undaunted.
So
we are undaunted.
We are undaunted. It's Fearless Friday with Arthur.
I'm in the middle of banhammering somebody, and we're undaunted. Ding.
And that's our undaunted event.
Whack him with Volendrung. It's the best banhammer.
Or be like me and screw up and pick up Volendrung and then, anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
So Fridays are 8 Eastern.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So group up with Arthuria and go do undaunted things like the delves and the dailies and that kind of thing. So those are our regular activities on PlayStation. If you want to come hang out with us and do those, there you go. And if you would like to interact with us, because why wouldn't you? Because we're awesome. How can they do that?
Well, they can do it a couple different ways. You can follow us over on social media on X at Snugpod Cast. And yes, I promise I will get a blue sky made. I keep forgetting to do it. You can also send us an email if you want to ask us a question, or if you want to send us something lore-ish to talk about, or a response to any of our questions that we bring up on the show. You can email us over on snugpodcast@gmail.com. Or maybe you've been here watching with us on twitch.tv/snugpodcast, or maybe you review the VOD after the fact. And if you do, thank you so much, whether it be on here or over on our YouTube, where you can also search for Snug Podcast.
Yes, and regarding that, it may take a little time to get this video on YouTube because my broadcast broke when I apparently froze. My system didn't. Yeah, my system didn't freeze. I don't know what happened, but apparently when the game froze, it also ended my broadcast. So it's currently live. There's going to be 2 videos on there, but once we get the Twitch feed transferred over, we can pull those 2 down. But anyway, so if you're looking for it within the next day or so of hearing this, you might need to head over to Twitch and check for it there before it goes away. It's there for what, 7 days?
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So
You whirlwind sprinted right through those announcements.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Or the social media, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Do either of you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap, and it's not even Christmas yet.
That's right.
I guess we need to go get some salt and pepper.
No. You need to kill well and often.
I was going to say, I need to go steal some stuff.
That works too. All right. Well, for those of you that were here with us live, thank you for hanging out with us. And for those that are listening / watching this at another time, thank you as well. Hopefully this was a bright spot in your day. And we'll try to do it again next week at our normal-ish time. Mm-hmm. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of others, be a decent person, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Sleep well, Tamriel.